seekers of truth. When most people hear the word Holi, they think of colors, noise, such as we're hearing, crowd, and celebration, and more. However, in the sacred land of Braj Dham, Holi is entirely different. It is not merely a festival. It is a revelation of divine love in its most playful, intimate, and transformative way or form. In Braj, Holi is not thrown, it is offered. It is offered, not as entertainment, but as worship. Braj Dham is the playground of Supreme God, Supreme Brahma, manifesting in two forms, or the Supreme Divine Power, you can say, manifesting in two forms, Sri Radha and Sri Krishna. So Braj Dham is the playground of Supreme God, Sri Radha Krishna. And in this sacred land, spirituality is not austere. It is relational, it is emotional, and it is deeply personal. Yes. Here, God is not distant. In Braj, God laughs, He teases, He dances. God allows Himself to be bound by love. By love. And this is the astonishing truth of Holi, that the Supreme is accessible through love. In many places, Holi is played with colored powders. In temples, however, especially in Braj, Holi is played with flowers. Rose petals, marigold, and fragrant blossoms. Why? Because flowers do not wound. What do? They caress. Powders can be thrown aggressively, but flowers must be showered gently. They must be showered gently. And this is very instructive. It reminds us, or this reminds us, that divine love is not forceful. It is gentle. It is tender. Each petal is offered in devotion from a sincere heart. In worldly life, we are constantly colored. Yes, by desires, by fears, by social roles, by ego. But these colors, they fade, they change, they disappear, they conflict. But in Braj, it is very different. It is entirely different, because in Braj, one becomes colored with divine love. So when the love of God, Radha Krishna, touches the soul, then what happens? Bitterness softens, anxiety quiets, isolation dissolves, life gains meaning. So true Holi is not about throwing color on one another. True Holi is not when we throw color or powdered colors on others. No, true Holi is about being colored by the divine. When our hearts, when our minds, when our souls are touched and transformed by divine love, just as we are going to be receiving flower petals soon. And these flower petals are gentle, they're fragrant. Yes, gentle and fragrant. In the same way, the love that flows from the divine, it is gentle, it is subtle, and it is all embracing. It is all embracing. Yes. So the love of Radha Krishna that we receive is gentle. It is pacifying. It is soothing. Yes. It is soothing. So, Holi is not about throwing color on one another. It is about being colored by divine love. In Holi, distinctions, they dissolve. Rich and poor, high and low, scholar and simple-hearted, powerful and powerless, everyone becomes colored equally. Yes. And this symbolizes the dissolution of ego, the pride and the vanity that we harbor as individuals in God's love. Yes, in God's love. So all of these distinctions, they dissolve. And in Braj, the highest order is not status. What is it? It is unity with the divine. Yes. At its deepest level, Braj, the Holi of Braj is about union. It's about closeness. So the Holi of Sri Radha Krishna that is played in Braj, it is about delight. It includes the love that is about delight. It's about closeness. It's about openness. And it's about mutual exchange of hearts. It's where the ego completely loses its identity, its presence. It dissolves, it melts. Yes. So, in Braj, it is about union. It's about meeting with the divine, not in fear, not in obligation, but in love. Yes. In love. So when the flowers fall upon the devotees in a temple, it is not just a mere decoration. It's not mere decoration. It is actually divine love descending. We cannot manufacture divine love. We cannot control it. We can simply receive it. We can simply receive it. Just as when the petals are falling, in the same way, grace is falling if our hearts are open. If we open our hearts, yes. So, dear souls of God, as we gather here, let us, for a moment, look around. We're surrounded by divine grace. The presence of divine vibrations, divine energy. Yes. And without divine guidance, the Holi that we would play would only be outward. It will only be an external play. And we would not be touched inwardly. No. So my Gurudev Jagat Guru Uttam Shri Kripaluji Maharaj, he teaches us how to bring the colors of Holi into our heart, how to open ourselves for love and grace, and how to turn any and all rituals into pure devotion and love in living experience. Yes, in living experience. We may not be living in Braj, but we can bring Braj into our hearts. And how can we do that? How can we do that? By offering our actions in devotion, by engaging our minds in remembrance. Yes. By replacing harshness with kindness, by choosing humility over pride, and by cultivating spiritual joy in our lives. Yes. So, dear devotees of God, may we not leave, or may this Holi not remain on the surface. May we not leave with merely just allowing ourselves to be stained on the surface, but transformed by love. Yes. May the petals of divine grace fall upon our hearts. Yes. And may we all pray. What should be our prayer today and now? What should it be? Oh, Radha Krishna, please color my soul so deeply that no worldly influence can ever wash it away. Let us all resolve to retain this one truth as I have shared in these few minutes. So as we engage and as we play this Holi with Sri Radha Krishna, may we pray from deep within us that our hearts may be colored with their love, so that we can revel in their divine love. We can grow in our spiritual lives, so that ultimately one day we can find ourselves playing the real Holi with them. But we must begin here. It must start here. And that's why all of you have gathered here. It's wonderful to see you all. And I wish you a very, very auspicious and sacred Holi.